Hello everyone, welcome back towards episode 45 of my Age of Engineering Let's Play series. We are probably sucking up walls from the machine over there. That's not what we want to do. Turn that off. So today what we're going to do is basically continue where we left off last episode and do some more planet hopping. But first things first, I want to actually... I've made the tier 3 miner again. Resource miner, sorry. So now I want to go ahead and actually place it down this time, not bloody lose it. So let's go ahead and do that first, and then we're going to do some planet hopping and get the 4 remaining ores that we need before we can progress to the next age, which is the mechanism stuff. That's pretty damn cool. So let's crack on straight away. We've got a lot to do, so let's get going. So turn around. If we go down here and place this here, and then do not shift right click, just right click it. This is going to go around, and it's going to go around and place all the blocks, isn't it? Yes, it is. Awesome. So I don't have to do anything else. Just do that, and that's going to go around and place everything for us. Nice and easy. Right, we're going to pressurize the room again, which is good. And now in theory, we are missing something. What are we missing? We're missing the core stuff. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. That's, of all things to miss, that's not a bad thing to miss. And so these fit almost perfectly underneath here. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's looking here. So what we need to do is get a lens. So we need just some get a normal white lens. It's fine for me for now. And then we also need the other thing, which I can't remember what it's called from Environmental Tech. Use the white moon bar up top. It is it's black. I know that much. And it's in here somewhere. It's these. So we need these. We need layers of core. We need one more of these. Let's get that. So now in theory, I think we need one more than that. Oh. Theory, if we shift right click, not shift right click, just right click on you. Yeah, we need one more than cores. You. And maybe another one. There we go. So now we have the multi-block assembly completed. Awesome. So what to do now is get another ender chest. Do we have another ender chest? Do we have another ender chest? We do. And this is, I think what we need to do is get some bone meal and you, and let's get a power cell going as well. So we need one of you, please, and then one of you, one of you as well. So leave it to do its thing. It shouldn't have to do anything. It's just place a few things together. So it's fine. So what we do is going to place this, but mirror that one over there. So place this ender chest here. Need some bone meal. So bone, that's cone, bone. And so we need 2 bone meal to make these white with white. And in theory, this you should see some ores coming in here from the void ore mine next door to us. We'll put that in there, right? That's gonna do nothing. Okay, so what colour are you then? You're white. Yeah, Muffinlasher. Apparently it's not linked to me. Okay, let's get a diamond and let's try again. Maybe that's why. There we go. Now, there we go. Just be annoying. So now we should have the power cell ready for us already. So we get the power cell. You and you. Got the bottle crafting. Go into here and we'll link this up like that, which links you up. Oh, we had that's the other one. That's fine. And then we can place you there, and then put you there, and set it to out mode, which should charge you. Ah, you bloody thing! How annoying is that? Thank you up to link ID 3, please. There we go. You're charging. And can we see anything? There we go. See some document. Awesome. So this is now up and running and working beautifully. So that is awesome. We'll have to check our energy usage later on. But that's pretty happy for now. So what we'll do now is travel to the next planet we need to go to. So we got a fair bit of mercury. Can't spell to save my life. Mercury, we've got 289 mercury, so that's more than plenty. So what we're going to do is aim to get around about the same as that on each planet. So I'll go ahead, we'll fly there together. It's so cool on different planets. We'll fly there together, and then we'll we'll go down. I'll set the quarry up, and then I'll mine it. Have a bit of a wander around, and then yeah, we'll do that on all planets we do. So next thing we need is go to the book again. The next thing we need is tantalum. So if we look, we need tantalum. Tantalum is you, and tantalum is found on Eris. So if we look for the planet, and where is Earth? Earth is there. Ceres is there. Venus, Mercury. Mercury's well, Mercury. Wait a minute. Where is Ceres? I forgot where we're going now. I'm distracted. Eris. Eris is a little tiny planet. I'm sure Eris there, right? That's Ceres. Mercury. Uranus. Neptune. Mars. Where is it? Where is it? Is it quite far out or something? I cannot see Eris anywhere. So you've got Ceres there, Earth there, Venus there, Mercury there, Mars there. Mars is tiny. Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter. I'm not seeing anything. Is it maybe not around this planet? Is it around here? Gaia, Tatooine, Star Wars planets, Krypton, Krypton. Vosphere, Nelvi, Krypton. Alex, it's not around here either. So where? Is it a moon? Is it on Jupiter's moon by any chance? Europa, Ganymede. No. Where is this thing? Back up. Is it one of Saturn's moons? No. I could have sworn Eris was a tiny little like planet in the belt, like Ceres. Give me a second. Let me quickly find it, and then I'll be right back once I've found the lemon planet, and then we can go to it. Right, I cannot find it anywhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a different one because yeah. Hopefully it might be hiding behind one of the planets or something, so it might come around later on. So next thing we need is zirconium, so we've got to go back to tantalum afterwards. Zirconium and cadmium. So look for cadmium. I think that's on Mars. Cadmium. It's on Neptune. That's fine. So we can do. Let's go to Neptune, shall we? Neptune's a gas. No, it's not. That's fine. So let's go to select planet and let's go for Neptune. So there's Uranus. There's Neptune. So let's go to Neptune and go to Neptune itself. So select on you. 140 warp cost. How much fuel do we have in our warp core? We've got loads left. Awesome. So now we can go ahead and go to you and go. So we're orbiting Mercury. We want to go to Neptune because we want to get some cadmium. So let's go. How cool is that? Do the stars fly through the ship? Yeah, that's so cool. So cool, man. You can see it around. We're going warp drive. There we go. Look at that. Uranus looks like one big moon. I thought Uranus was like humongous. Right, so let's go and visit Uranus. I'm not a child, I promise. I'm not. But it is funny. Yeah, Uranus. Anyway, so we're going to get into you. Give you some fuel, please. Thank you. Like so, and then we can take off and go to Neptune. Awesome! So, I will see you when we get there, because I'm going to save time. So, I'll see you once we land. Here we are, coming into land on Uranus. It's not where Neptune. Is it Neptune we're at? Where am I getting Uranus from? It is Neptune. Why do I keep saying Uranus? I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm weird. Right, so now we're here, and this atmosphere is not breathable, looking at the bottom left there, so we cannot take our helmet off here. And which also just means we shouldn't have any mob, which is always nice. It is very dark, isn't it? It's very dark. So we can go ahead now and take this off, and apparently we can still fly even though our jetpack is off. Let's go all the way down. come out of first person mode. My face. What's gravity like here? The gravity's not too bad. So let's go ahead and set up our miners. So this cadmium is between levels 19, so about 19 and 30. So basically 20 and 30 is what we're looking for. So let's place you down like so. Get you and put you to be the northwest corner like that. So we are at Y level 83. So we need to go down 50 levels. It's to minus 50. So that should take you down to 10 as well. In theory, that should take you down to 59, I reckon. Like that. Let's do 60. Let's just do 60. That should be between Y levels 20 and 30 in theory. So let's put you in and let's build this up again. And same as last time, we put you on top, put the core on the side. We'll get a trash can and put a trash can on the side as well. Like so. Get the filter that we used last time, which was the configured one. I think it's you, right, isn't it? You're configured yet? Doesn't say. Anyway, trash can, put the trash can on the back. Like so. Put you on insert with the item filter. Awesome. You need some moon dirt in your filter. You don't have moon dirt in your filter. It's really dark. Sorry it's so dark. I can't do anything about how dark it is. And then get the lever. Apparently it was sunrise as well, so that makes even less sense. You go there. I need to put the view on extract, filter full. Then you want and get it going. So I'm gonna let that go in again. Well, see it says daytime in the top right, so this is apparently daytime. Fair enough. It's quite dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it do its thing here. Have we got any yet? Have we got any cadmium? There we go. We've got some cadmium already. That's beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and get around about 4 stacks again, and then I'll come back once we've got that all ready for us. Because it's getting light. Oh. Well, now that it's getting light, we might as well have a quick one. Oh, let's before we do anything, set this to be a waypoint, just so that we don't get lost. I want to see what sort of things, if it's got like any. If there's any like planet villages or anything crazy like that. You know, anything like out of the world. Oh, look at that! How cool is that? Let's maybe jump then. I wonder what the hell that planet is. I wonder if is the sun like the sun is tiny behind that. I thought the sun was getting darker then. Nice, this is so cool. So it seems to be like just one giant plains biome. It's not anything too exciting, is it? Well, it is very exciting, but at the same time, you know, cool. We're having an eclipse right now. The sun is behind whatever. I'm guessing that must be a moon because we're on Neptune. Neptune's a big ass planet, and that's not a big planet, so I don't know. Yeah, very cool. Right, so I'm gonna have a wander around whilst we are waiting for the quarry to go, and if I find a dig site, I'll come back. If not, I'll see you back over there once we get our cadmium. This looks pretty cool. It's like one of the giant craters. That's pretty cool. That's pretty damn cool. Can you like? It's like the A2 meteors, but not quite as like intense. This is very cool. I thought I could show you this because you know it's quite a cool structure to find on the planet. Obviously, meteors hit there and go, and this all happened. So cool. But yeah, that was that. I'm gonna go back and get the cadmium now and see how we do with cadmium. Now it's getting dark again. That was a short day. So I'll see you back over there. Right, and we're back here, and we've got a nice amount of cadmium. We've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, loads of stacks of cadmium, which is beautiful. So we can do now is take this apart, and we can go to the next planet. Obviously, that one is huge. I don't think the day cycle like knows what it's doing on this planet. It keeps getting dark and light all randomly. It's very weird. Very cool, but very weird. So break you. Good old magnets here. Great. And throw you all in the system. Cadmium. Oh, we'll put it in the system in a minute. Ha! So you as well, and you, and you. And you. So now we just need to destroy these two and go back to the spaceship. So it's quite clever this because you don't need to don't tell it to go back to the space station. It just knows. So we fill it up with fuel and then get in. It already knows we want to go back to the space station, so we can take off and we can go. So what I'll do is I'll see you back at the station when we can ready to go to our next planet. Hopefully this time we can find Eris, because we couldn't find it at all last time. So I'll see you in a second. Right, so now we're back on the space station again. Rocket's just landed over there and the smoke's still clearing. So now we can look for the next planet we need. So the next planet is, so we've got cadmium and some zirconium. So zirconium is on Mars. So we need to go to Mars and Eris. So let's see if we can find. No, we should be able to find Mars, right? There's Mercury where he was. There's Mars. We still can't see Eris anywhere. Oh, here we go. Look, here we go. Two little dots. Pluto, Eris. There we go. I knew it was like a tiny little planet. It must be hiding behind Neptune. So we'll go to Eris first because we're so close to Eris. So we might as well go there first, and then we can go to Mars afterwards because it's close to there. So let's go ahead and do that. So Eris. Apparently, there's a lot of fuel to get there. That's fine. So we can do to Eris. We can warp. Let's go. So cool. I'm never going to get used to this. This is so cool. How much cadmium do we get? I want to see this. I want to see what the planet looks like when we arrive. It looks very much like Neptune. Like a lot like Neptune. So how much cadmium did we get? 529 cadmium. Not bad for like 2 minutes worth of mining. So now let's do the same again. Let's go over to our lovely little spaceship over there. And fly to the next planet. So get in, get fuel up, get in, take off. So I will see you on the way down to Eris. It's very dark on Eris again. Very much like Neptune. It would be even darker because we're so far away. I wonder if it ever gets like light. It's still cool this month. It's like so very cool. Let's get out and then let's build up our thing again. So I'll go ahead and make it up and then I won't bore you with it again for like the third time. So see you in a sec. Right, so we got our setup again. When we look in here for that's cadmium. I want cadmium. We want zirconium, don't we? Zirconium. No, it's not zirconium. What? We got tantalum, is it? Tantalum. Yeah, Eris. So you are between Y levels 30 and Y levels 60. So most probably Y level 30. So let's go ahead and set you up again. So we are at level 80 again. So we need to go down by 50. And then we'll do it by 10 again. So that should be in its prime spot. So if we turn this on, we should pretty soon start getting some tantalum. There we go, tantalum already. There's a mushroom as well. Mushroom. So again, I'm going to do the same as last time. I'm going to keep this running, turn this on so it actually extracts and put the spirit grid in there. I'm going to leave this running for 5 minutes. I've made a bit of a wander around. It's a bit dark, so I don't want to do too much on camera because you know how dark it gets when you're on camera. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes once we have everything we need from here, and we can crack off. Unless it gets light. If it gets light or you get something that's cool, then I'll come back. But if not, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so there we go. We've got what, 5.5 stacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and a bit stacks of tantalum. I had to move the quarry around a couple of times. It's really dark on this planet, so I kind of want to go off the planet so we can record. It does make sense that it's so dark because it's like one of the furthest planets away from the sun. It's not even a planet. I think it's a what's it called? A mini planet, whatever they're called. So what we're gonna do now is again is all back home with us. So we're gonna break you. Gimme. And then break you. Think, look at that. How cool is that? It's like, what? That bounced. Ha. And let's put all these away. So tantalum away, and you. So again, we're going to set up some sort of quarry on a planet in the other solar system. Purely just because we get all the ores on that planet. We get a lot smaller quantities than we do over here. But we get them all, and that's kind of what we want to do. But obviously, I want to explore some of these planets first, because that's all part of the fun, isn't it? Right, cool. So that's it. So now we can shimmy off back into our rocket again, and then we can go back to the next place. So let's fill you up with fuel, get ourselves in, and take off. Awesome. Now I did have a bit of a wander around to see if there's anything exciting on this planet. There was a couple of craters. You can see one over there. You can see one of the craters over there that I found. Slash just wandered into. So nothing too much different and exciting. This one looks very much like the last planet we was on. It also looks very much like the moon, and it's also got the biome of moon, which is a bit weird because we're on a tiny rocky planet. I was a bit excited when we saw what was the first one? Mercury had its own different like dirt and everything, so I was kind of hoping all of them would do. But you know, it's fine. You don't all have to have their own thing. So let's get going down here, and then we can just jump out in a second. I think we'll just jump out now. Why not? Where'd the rocket go? Oh, there it is. Now we can just jump into there, like so. Awesome. So the last one we needed was on Mars, wasn't it? So we need to go to Mars. So we are somewhere. We're a tiny dot. Is that we are there? That's Pluto. That's it. So we're there, and we go to Mars, which is there. There. So this is the other side of the sun. Not far. So select you. That takes 304 warp fuel. How much fuel do we have in our warp core at the minute? We could just have a stack, so we should have more than enough. We've only used a stack so far. So let's click to Mars and let's warp away. Wow, how cool this is. Look, the smoke is coming with us. It's so cool. This is so cool though. And Mars again looks very similar to the last few planets we've been on. Just a bit gutting. That's fine. So it was zirconium, was it on this planet? That was zirconium. So yeah, you're on Mars and you're on Y level 40-ish. So let's shimmy on over to our rocket again. And then let's fuel it, get in, and take off. So again, I'll see you on the way back down to Mars, so I'll see you in a second. Here we are coming to land on Mars, although it's a moon biome, which is weird. Let's get out and what's that land? Whee! Beat you! Ha ha ha. So again, there's no vacuum on this planet, so we can't take off our mask on here again. So let's go ahead, and I'll go ahead and set this thing up, and I'll be right back. Well, I'll set it up and I'll see you in a second. Ooh! That must be one of Mars's moons, I'm guessing. Now that's this moon, because it has one tiny moon. Maybe that had a big moon there. Cool. How cool is that? So you, and then again, put that corner. And then let's set this up now, and then I'll come back once it's all done. So this is on Y level 40. Y level 40 to 50. So we are, I'm going to guess, on Y level 80. Yes. So what we can do is set this to be minus 50 down and 10 high. So that should take us to Y level 40. No. Y level 30 to 40. We want 40 down. Yeah. And 10 high. And let's make this a bit bigger as well. Let's set 200 by 200. As well, and then that should ding it up. So I'll go ahead, set this up, and then similar to every other one, and I'll be right back once we have everything ready for, well, once we've got some zirconium, which I think, is that the last one now? I think zirconium is the last fuel that we need, that's all that we need, isn't it? Either way, I'll see you in a second once we have everything. Right, so we've got a nice bit of zirconium now. I want to show you the sky. The sky looks amazing. The sun's rising and the planets come back around now. But because we're on the red planet, we have a red sky, which knows how to be on Mars. And I just think it's so cool. The attention to detail is crazy. I wish the moonwalk was that red rock that we found on Mercury. That would then make this also amazing. But yeah, it's so cool. Like so cool. So yeah. So anyway. Zirconium, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nearly 7 stacks worth of zirconium. So what we can do now is like ore at the sun, and then we can go ahead and break all this stuff, and then we can go ahead back and look at what we need to do with it. Break you, and then break you. Yes. So cool. I do love like the gravity physics. It's just like so amazingly cool. So you go away, please. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Let's put the magnet on. Awesome. So put everything away now because I don't think there's any more planets we need to go to, which is pretty cool if you ask me. That is us done and dusted flying wise. So let's fill you up with fuel and get in. Space, can you? No, we can't. So the moon's rising. I will see you once we land on the space station. So I don't have to waste around time around here. So I'll see you in a second. Right, so we just landed back on. Oh, no, that's alright. Get out. The rocket will fall back down to us. The rocket won't get it. They won't be able to get all the way there. It will come back down because it ran out of fuel just before it gets out of the atmosphere. I figured that I'd done that before. Anyway, so can we see it run out of fuel? Because it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's run out of fuel now. Look. So it'll fall back down. It will just fall back down. That's fine. So now we have all of our ore and everything we need. Let's see what it's needed for. So this should just tell us what we need to do for it. So technically, we are now effectively in the mechanism age. So after we have zirconium, we can start a mechanism as a steel casing needs stainless steel. So we can make some stainless steel in a second. So mechanism has its own power system, joules. So we'll probably start on this next episode. Because I don't want to crack on with too much of it now. I'd rather have an episode dedicated to it. But yeah, I wonder, like, I kind of want to like at least go to a gas giant and see what they look like, because I reckon they look pretty cool. I wonder if we can actually, how much fuel it'll cost to get to one of the other planets. So where's Tatooine? So like Gallifrey. Let's go to Tatooine. Why not? LV426. So none of these have any moons around them. Miranda. Why is there a moon, like a planet called Miranda? That's random. Cool, random. There's no anything on the outer solar system. It's like really far out. I think. No. It's all in the middle, and there's nothing like just hiding anywhere now. So let's go to Tatooine. Because that's cool. Well, let's see. That's 500 fuel cost. How much fuel do we have down here? Well, we should have enough. I think. It says we have enough. We're going. So I'm guessing we have enough. So now we're going to the other solar system, which is very, 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 very cool. Now, now that is very cool. I like that a lot. That is awesome looking. I kind of want to go down there just to see what it's like. Yeah. So the rocket's back down. Yeah. Let's go. Let's quickly go down there. We don't need to go down there at all, but I kind of want to see it, and I kind of want to show it on camera because I think it's going to look amazing. So let's go land on Tatooine. Now we have our goggles and everything on. It's purple. We have our goggles and everything, so in theory we should be able to see, if there's any smoke or anything, we should be able to see pretty damn clearly without any like hindrance. And I don't think there's any like poisonous fog or anything. I don't think that exists. At least I hope it doesn't exist. Because if it does, then we're pretty damn screwed. Because I don't know what we can do to really avoid poisonous fog. But I think we should be fine. Yeah, I'm very curious of what's on there. I wonder if it's like. I wonder if the dirt's red again. Oh, I was hoping the dirt was purple. That'd been so cool if the dirt was purple too. I wonder if it kind of this version of the mod is quite like behind in terms of like obviously the most up-to-date version, and I know in the most up-to-date version it's a lot better looking. I think all the textures have been updated as well, so I would in theory get out of that 'cause it's loud. In theory it should. Can't see the ground. Oh, there's the ground. Oh wow, there's a lot of mobs. And we can't see very far at all. You get high and we lose the ground. That's quite cool. But I can see it getting irritating quickly. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of mobs though. I'm not a fan of the amount of mobs that there is, because there's like a lot of mobs. And it says daytime in on the time, so I don't know. I don't know. Look how many there are. I don't have my bow. Where's my bow? Ow! Right in the foot. Die. Oh, the sun must be rising because the sky's gone blue. It's gone blue. There, I'm in the roll now. That's so cool how blue the sky is. I like it a lot. Just a bit of a wild goose chase for these. Yeah, so it's pretty cool down here. The sky is very blue. If we go up, do we still lose the ground? So it must have been like a storm or something, because we can go high again now. It's obviously high as the clouds, and we can still see the ground. Whereas when we came on before, we could not do anything before we like lost everything. But it's pretty cool. So everything's set on fire. So it's definitely going daytime now. Yeah, how cool is that? What's that? Is that a beehive? Yes, hives. Another one of them geodomes here. So I think what I might do is I might set up the quarry on this planet and let this just mine the hell out of this planet. Cause at least then what that should do is give us loads and loads and loads. You missed. That should give us loads of all the ores in theory if we have everything on here. I don't know how much we'll get overall, but I think we're really cool. So let's go on. Do we have a matter receiver? No. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. And then I'm going to start a matter receiver going. So we can get you should have everything we need for that, right? Oh, we need grains of the end. So I have to figure out what's going on with that. Apparently we're missing one of the grains, but maybe it's just not connected up our system properly. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here. Breathable, yes. Whoa, okay. This is what it looks like when we don't have the mask on. It looks very, very, very blue. Very blue. So maybe not. Maybe we'll have to keep the mask on. So bye. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I do really appreciate it. If you did like the episode, please do hit the like button. It does help out the channel a lot. And if you didn't, hit the dislike button. Tell me why. Hit me in the comments. Tell me why you didn't like it. I always want to know. I'm always learning more, so I always want to please as many people as we can. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing as well. It does help out the channel a lot, especially with it being such a small channel. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next episode where we get to start on our mechanism. Whoop, whoop. So I'll see you then.